Alright guys, well, welcome back to NCAA Football 26. It's Dynasty mode, and we have finally made it to the 2025 College Football Playoff as Florida in the SEC. So we just won the conference championship playing against Georgia. I was able to lock up the number 2 seed here, finish the season 12-1. We're now in the playoff, and we'll be playing in the All-State Sugar Bowl against number 10 seed Michigan after they defeated Ohio State in the first round, 65-63. I had to check out this line because it was just absolutely crazy. They went 27-25 in overtime. It's freaking crazy. Crazy match. Can't believe Michigan came up with that. The final 65-63. That's pretty freaking crazy. So it's going to be me and Michigan going up against it in the Sugar Bowl. Texas Tech, Miami in the Orange Bowl. Georgia, USC in the Rose Bowl, and Penn State and Oregon in the Cotton Bowl. So let's play this game tonight. Let's play it quick, and let's see if we can advance. What unis should we go for the Sugar Bowl? I think we should go with the all blues, in my opinion. But, I mean, there is plenty of blue on the Michigan side, so maybe the all orange? Yeah, I say we go with the orange. But we're gonna go... Could we get the blue helmet? Yeah, I like that better. Alright.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Is it just me, or is that stadium look all Michigan there? Oh, there's some Florida. Oh, well, look at that. Even all around, 89, 89, 89.
Kickoff team out there,
and here we go.
for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Morgan.
We didn't really have a test all season, so we'll see how this plays out. I mean, Georgia, my only loss was to Georgia. That was really the only test. There was nothing really, I guess. There wasn't much effort to lose, but I mean, we'll see how this goes. All right, take care of that.
The teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear.
I juked the wrong way.
Down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simpson. Defense drops him for a loss.
Stuck for loss.
Tougher second down on play.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's McCulley. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
There it is.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually
Another third down.
Can hit a big one.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive.
So we can stop him here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Almost got to him, but we stopped him.
To the tight end. And he's brought down.
They're going to go for it.
Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker.
He's got
of course.
It is enough for a first down. Gets out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Haynes. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs.
This might be a quarterback sneak.
Force a field goal attempt. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
We stopped him. We got him.
3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
All right.
And it's good.
All right. Bend, don't break. Bend, don't break.
Makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Nope, let that one go.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Florida's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays. I think
Jesus, look at this. 8 guys in the box. What am I doing?
These are the guys that really
Yeah, I should audible that.
Hopefully they play well today.
Dude, he's already injured.
Right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Oh, escapes the tackle. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
That was close.
Did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pop over the middle. It's Jackson.
He's gone.
He breaks loose down the
There he is.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes.
Man, we were just getting pushed.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab behind the line.
Oh my God, tackle him.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Jeez.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Preston.
Man, they're just killing us on the fucking left side.
Into the 35-yard line.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Finds his man. It's McCulley.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. Pop over the middle. It's Klein. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
to his right. And he'll take it
Damn.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead.
All right.
PAT. PAT puts them up 3.
God, 9 plays, 90 yards.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They're going to run it.
Oh my God.
It's right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway.
Wide open.
He's wide open. Look out. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the player is down injured after that last.
I didn't even want to play with him. Did he take a block?
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
We're moving. We are moving.
The tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
I got it. I got to substitute him. He's no use to me.
And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. On the ground, it's Clark. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games with absolutely zero run game.
And preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, hold.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their.
I don't know. I thought that was holding on him.
But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
There he is.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
This game just might be a shootout to the finish.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Damn.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
There you go.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Not this time.
And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. He'll hand it off.
Tackle him, please. Thank you. All right.
Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits.
Might actually have a chance to stop him this time.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Let's it fly out of the wide out. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now
not this time.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion on a 1st down.
Oh, horrible punt.
Out of bounds, they'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Using his legs, it's ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Ah.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. Ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Finally make a stop, and we can't.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a fumble.
Let's go.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
What was I saying? That was all part of the plan?
The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Course at the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They bring him down after a short gain there. Trying to success the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Follows the pick.
Why not? Why not?
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made in space. Look out. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Play fake, looking to throw. And this time it's complete.
Why aren't you giving me number 25 to tackle him? Come on.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Has caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal. Handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And now the handoff.
He's not getting in.
But stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Let's get him right here. Let's get him right here. Come on.
3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Come on.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Oh my God.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Out of the shotgun, he will hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There he is.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant.
Here we go.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a first down.
All right.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes.
What the hell?
The player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, he threw right to him. Go, 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 go. Let's go. There it is.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. To throw, it's Lagway. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Wilson. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and his receiver is just a thing of beauty.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I'm going for it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that
you got it.
Enough for a 1st down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He makes the catch.
There he is.
Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That was big.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back with the football. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Nice grab. It's Marsh. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Back's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there.
All right,
now.
2 minutes.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. By the coverage team, they bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Sturdivant.
I'm going to give this ball right back to him.
Close game here as we approach halftime.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not
God
before he
damn
reaches
it.
the 37. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Hart over the middle. It's Moore. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin. Halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting.
It's going to be a battle to the finish.
Enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by
328 yards through the air.
Stretch these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover.
Oh my God.
Grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. He breaks free. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
You bring it down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after
Damn
the
it.
short game.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Jackson. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Gators are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they jump on top here in the second half. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart.
Where are you guys? Oh my God!
Gets some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before.
Oh my Jesus!
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
What are you doing?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Finally, let's go.
Incomplete brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Alright, we finally got a decent stop on them. Oh, they only got 3.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 in the game. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
There he is.
Not before he reaches the 39. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the pro route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. There's a 1st and 10 play. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He shreds the tackle. Gators are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's tackled.
Not this time. Not this time.
Start the drive. And the Michigan offense.
We're going to make them go 90 yards.
They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding space in the 20.
Jesus. One play and they're already up to the 30.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
I hate this defense. I really do. This makes me want to fire my coordinator.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris.
Stop him right here.
I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back. He can throw for it on third down. On the move now. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the run, it's Marshall. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Fights through a tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create
Broken collarbone, won't be able to return. Oh, great.
over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down.
Finally.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Horrible punt.
Goes out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the pass.
Need a touchdown on this drive. Need a touchdown.
Right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Sticking with the running game. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback
there we go.
Right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like
this game's broken open.
Simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. They keep him guessing with a run. A change of direction. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's out there.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the
There it is.
Going
Nice stop.
nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Still up by 8.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nope, stay there.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
Here we go.
Just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll run it here.
There it is. That's game.
It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
That's game.
So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made, but not.
Jesus.
This is the 44.
This quarterback has been.
I should have had him with Sapp here.
Chris, with this pass,
I just gotta be patient.
Yards on the afternoon. What a
Oh!
Fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Yes, sir.
Shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Making people miss. Touchdown, Gators. They continue to roll up the score. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
I mean, if the last one wasn't a nail in the coffin, that one was a 6 feet and buried.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A draw to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Florida offense retakes the field.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run.
It's all right.
For no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught quickly. That gain moves the ball to the 17.
That's going to be game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the offense just takes a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away.
Whew, what a game. It's quiet.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's playoffs right there. Congratulations, DJ Langway has set the Florida single-season passing touchdowns record. How about that? And we got another one. Michael Strudavant has set the Florida single-season receptions record. Alright. Cool. Let's get rid of these notifications. Let's check out that bracket. Hasn't updated yet. We are the first ones to get through. Whoa, nope. Alright. Alright, let's advance this week. It's gonna be Miami. It's the Battle of Florida. Number 3 Miami going up against number 2 Florida in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl semifinal. Check out that bracket. What we got here. Whew. Penn State making a mockery of Oregon, 49-14. In the Cotton Bowl. Going back to number 9 versus number 1, USC, 51-13 over Georgia. Well, at least we won't have to face Georgia again if we make it to the final. But that is scary. USC looks like the team to beat. 51-13. Only held Georgia to 13 points. And that was the Rose Bowl too. And we got the the Capital One Orange Bowl, Texas Tech and Miami. Obviously, we know the result of this one. Miami beating up on Texas Tech 41-20. Despite Miami getting no points there in the third quarter, Texas Tech tried to come back, but held to 0 in the fourth. So it's going to be your Final Four this year. Teams 1 through 4. 1 versus 4, USC and Penn State in the Peach Bowl. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. And then Miami looking to get back to Hard Rock Stadium for the final against myself. Penn State, the only 2-loss team in this bracket. Alright, I guess we'll take care of that tomorrow night. So we'll see you guys then.